Good morning, guys. How are you doing? I hope you guys are doing great. It was an exciting, it was an exciting weekend. I think I had a lot of fun, and I don't know, we just one thing after another with the family. But as you can see behind, my wife made me bring everything down from the attic for Christmas, so the decorations have begun. So I don't know, maybe if you have seen me or you know me, I really make a big deal on decorating the outside. But anyways, if you know somewhat about me or you met me at one point, I always put a Santa Claus on top of the roof. People love it, and I love it, and the kids love it. But I'll never forget. I'm thinking it was like, thinking it was possibly like 5 years ago. For some reason or another, I hadn't put up the Santa Claus on the top of the house, and I was outside cutting the yard, and there was a car that pulled up and said hi and how I was doing. I said great. I didn't know who the person was, and then she said, "When is it that you're gonna put the Santa Claus on top of the roof?" And I was like, "Why?" It says, "Because my kid keeps asking when Santa Claus is coming, and you always put it on top of the roof, and every time we pass through your house, we can see the Santa Claus." But it's I guess it makes a big difference on the people that pass by. They can see it from far away, and as I guess kids love it. I love it, and of course my kids are got used to it, but they're still excited. They take pictures and so forth. But either way, I hope you guys are ready for the cold front that's coming in around 12. Now I sound like a newscast, but yeah, I think at 12 midnight it's gonna hit pretty cold down to the 40s. So make sure you guys are ready for that, especially in the morning when your kids are leaving school. But either way, I wanted some shout outs to Vicky and Juan for placing some comments and going through the habits, and I can tell you guys are browsing around. So it doesn't matter what stage in your life you're at. Oops, sorry, at the camera. But it doesn't matter what stage in life you're at. I mean, you could be a millionaire, a billionaire, just us normal. It doesn't matter what stage in life you're at. Take advantage of the habits, master them, and you'll be good. But shout outs to Juan, shout outs to Juan and Vicky, and then shout outs also to Sandra Gomez for making some comments, putting some posts. The more we interact, the more we help each other. I mean, that the habits we can read and we can say, "Oh yeah, man, I do that." Yeah, but have you mastered it? Master those habits and really put them into place, and then turn around and make an impact on people. That's what the whole education of mastering the habits it's for, because we're trying to make I'm trying to my best to make an impact on you, and I'm hoping one of these habits will make you think twice, or will make you say, "Man, now I'm ready to move up to the next level," because it's true, this has been holding me down. If I practice them, and then I'm going to become a better person. But and becoming a better person, of course, is going to take you to the next level. So practice them, master them as we go. And I'm almost caught up to the habits. I'm in habit number 6. Habit number 6 is many times we cannot avoid who we hang around with, the family members we hang around with. So this is a very difficult one, in which you'll find yourself that maybe half of the people you hang around with are negative people, and then the other half are positive people, and it kind of negates, right? And you're in the middle, and then that makes you happy, but it doesn't allow you to move to the next level in life. Because every time you have a positive idea, every time you're talking about the promotion you're going to get, anytime you're trying to get in a diet, anytime you're trying to move forward, somebody's going to stop you. Somebody's going to say something negative. Somebody's going to have that negative energy. And he's going to say, "Man, you can't do it. Man, don't go for it. Man, don't take the leap of faith. Don't jump." You're just going to cause yourself more problems and more pain. And those are the people that we need to just, move away from. Excuse yourself from the lunch place in which you have that type of environment. For today at least, and see how you feel. It makes you feel a lot better, because you have no negative energy, you have no negative thoughts, you have no negative things that are no negative people that are bringing you down and telling you cannot do it and don't do it. Don't start the diet. We're about to have a cookout this afternoon, right? But it works in every single situation. Any of the habits, as we go through them, you'll see that in any situation in your life, whatever it is that you're trying to move forward into the next level of life, it'll function. But today's habit and today's exercise is to try your best not to hang around with the negative people, with the or negative things that bring you down. Some people have a whole bigger past and not a big future. And what we want is to focus on the big future and not what happened in the past. If you stay in the past, if you stay on the negativity, if you stay in all the problems and all the pain, and then that's going to bring you down and stop you from thinking that you can move forward, that you can take the next step, that you can take the leap of faith. So don't worry about the big past, worry about the big future that's coming up. There's many sayings, right? But sometimes you stop from living life, and in reality, I think you should be living life to the fullest. So that just came up to me out of nowhere, trying to think of what kind of positive impact I can make on you, as you're trying to say, well, maybe the negative people are my family. Maybe the negative people are the friends that I hang around with. Sometimes we just need to, move away from that and get something energized, super energized and super positive, so that when you do go back and that negativity is there, it'll bounce off you, because you're moving forward and nothing is stopping you from moving forward. So I'm just gonna look at my notes. I want to make sure I don't want to get too much off topic of jumping here and there and going all different directions. So just want to make sure I don't miss anything out. So I just want to also remind you guys, if possible, please vote. My team that does the editing, this is live. I have no script. I have only the notes. But the ones that are work on my other projects, in which we do some editing and we do some and we're working on the community page, and we're trying to see what we add. We had some shout outs, and we probably be doing some giveaways. But Thanksgiving is coming up, and we're doing some voting, in which we want to decide, should we give away 10 turkeys, or should we donate 2 family dinners? And it seems to be that the 10 turkeys are winning. But please continue to vote and continue to work on that. If possible, share the page, share the voting link, so that we can move forward with that. And then we'll involve you guys, and you guys will decide at the end who will receive the 10 turkeys, who will donate, and we can do all this live. So it's pretty cool, making an impact on more people as we're going through the community page. But don't forget today's challenge. And today's challenge was, try your best to avoid surrounding yourself with negative people, negative things. Well, what else can you do? Well, read a positive book. Go online and look at inspiring quotes. If you're not going to be able to move away from the negative people, because maybe at your workplace you're already somewhere where you cannot move around, right? But think of a positive movie, and if you're at home, watch this movie. Inspiring books. But there's many other things that you can really, if you cannot get away, in which you can still give yourself those resources to be inspiring, so that you're able to move up to the next level. So it's, as I'm sorry, I keep looking at my notes, because again, I don't want to go off. But if you're looking at this in replay, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to stop and look at the messages and what we're going through and what we're trying to master through the habits. Please remember to, in the bottom, make some comments, do some interactions, let us know, where you're at, or maybe give that extra advice that there's no way that it came out of me today when I was live, but maybe you can sit down and think about a comment in which you can write that will impact someone else. We're always trying to impact other people's lives. That is the whole goal of this community page. So just remember that once you're not surrounded with negative people, and then there's going to come a time and in which you're going to be successful. And when it starts and when it explodes, there's nothing that's going to be stopping it. Nothing's going to stop it. The success is not going to stop it. It's just going to be coming and coming over and over. So who's draining you? Who's stopping you from being successful? Who's stopping you from taking the leap of faith? Who is that? Who is that person, or who is that thing? So once you've moved away from the negative people or negative things that's bringing you down, and then you're going to be able to rewrite your compelling future. You're going to be able to rewrite what the next level in life is for you. Is it the diet? Is it the girlfriend? Is it the wife? Is it the promotion? Is it starting your own business? What is the next level in life, and what is a negative or negative person or things that are stopping you from doing this? So today's challenge is move away from that. Surround yourself with negative, inspiring quotes, books, movies, whatever it is that amuses you, that makes you think positive. Okay, so just remember, don't stick in the big past, but go for the big future. Okay, so see you guys. Please don't forget to share the page. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to follow. And don't forget to vote. And more importantly, do not forget to master the habits. Okay, there's more coming for the community page. I think this afternoon I'm gonna set up a video in which I'm gonna have a challenge for the community and for business people out there. But thank you again for following me. Thank you if you're on the replay, and I ask that you please share the page so that we can impact other people's lives, and then maybe the comments and then the interactions will also impact other people's lives as we're going, and even mine. So thank you guys, and we'll see you then.